Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, That's True Inferno. Back at it with another Throwback Tunes on another Thursday, and I am reviewing Ghetto Supastar by Pras. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. So this joint came out October 6, 1998, and it was recorded from 1997 to 1998, and it was done under Rough House Records. And the producers involved were Pras Michael, or Michelle, who was the executive producer, and Wyclef, who was also the executive producer. So Pras is actually one of the members, or one of the former members of the Fugees. So this was actually his first debut album. I mean, well, obviously his debut album, but this is his first solo album, rather. So there you go with that. Not much background info involving this album, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's look at the charts. So this album was 55th on the Billboard 200. It was 35th in the top R&B/hip hop albums charts, and the GFK Entertainment charts, or GFK Entertainment, basically Germany charts. It was 68th, and it was number 9th on the BG Lister charts, which is Norwegian record charts. It was 34th on the recorded music in Z, which is New Zealand. It was 19th on the, we're just gonna say the Swedish National Record chart. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that word. Moving on. It was 47th on the Switzerland's chart, the Swiss Hit Parade, there we go. And 44th in the UK on the official album chart. So he only released 2 solo albums, and this one obviously was his best one according to the charts. It did not get any certifications or anything like that. Now, there are 3 different versions of this album. There's the original version, there's the UK version with UK bonus track, and then there's a US Deluxe Edition bonus track, which is very interesting, as I do say so myself. But we're gonna focus on the original. And in the original, there's 18 tracks. However, there are I think 6 of these tracks are skits. Therefore, I can only give you a top 3, not a top 5. Yeah, I think six of them are skits. So let's go through them real quick. The first track is called Hallelujah, which is a skit, by the way. And then the second track is more than likely his best solo song. Well, although this does feature 2 other people, but it tells of him as a solo artist. This is his biggest song to date, and this just happened to be the same name as the album, which is Ghetto Supastar, but in parentheses, that is what you are. This features Old Dirty Bastard and Maya. Some of you might remember that song, by the way. And then track number 3 is another skit, Phone Interlude, followed by What You Wanna Do, which is actually the third single off this album, featuring The Product and Free. Expect to see those 2 names a lot. Track number 5 is called Blue Angels, which is another single off this album, featuring The Product. There you go again. Track number 6 is called Can't Stop the Shining, featuring Cannabis and Free. Track number 7 is called Get Your Groove On, featuring The Product and Most Wanted. That's another, and I think that's a group, but expect to see that a lot as well. Track number 8 is called Frosty, Frowsey, followed by Dirty Cash, which is another skit, but the beat used in that joint is really, really dope, if I do say so myself. Track number 10 is called For the Love of This, followed by, okay, what? So the WHA apostrophe, then what? And then he repeated a second time. Featuring Most Wanted. Track number 12 is called Second Phone Interlude, which is another skit, but this one features Left Eye. So yeah, the one chick from TLC who unfortunately passed away. Track number 13 is called Low Riders, featuring The Product and Most Wanted. Track number 14 is called Yeah. So the is apostrophe EH, I crap you not. Featuring Mac 10 and Reptile, followed by Murder Them. Track number 16 is called Third Phone Interlude, which is another skit. And really the last 3 tracks you could say are skits. Track number 17 is called Amazing Grace, and then track number 18 is called Final Interlude. So yeah, there you go with that. So those are the 8 official tracks from the original album, right? That is. Now if you got the UK version, you got 2 bonus tracks. One of them being Avenue, which is weird, cause it's actually considered a single off of this album, although it was on the soundtrack for Money Talk. And in fact, it was the first song off of that soundtrack, by the way. And this one is actually performed by Refugees Camp All-Stars and, well, I'm gonna butcher his name, Kai Manny Marley. I can't pronounce, so I'm assuming Pras. Yeah, it was two guys. It was basically, that's the duo. So it's Pras and John Forte in terms of who the Refugees Camp All-Stars were. So yeah, there you go with that. The second track off the UK bonus track is Another One Bites the Dust, which was done by Queen and Wyclef, featuring Pras in it, Free. So there you go with that. Now, if you got the US Deluxe Edition, you got 4 bonus tracks. One of them is called What's Clef, which was apparently done by Wyclef. The second track is called The Right One, which was done by John Forte with Pras and Jenny Fujita. Track number 3 is Another One Bites the Dust. So yeah, that's the same one that's in the UK bonus track. And track number 4 is Here We Go, done by Funkmaster Flex with Kade Ja, The Product, Wyclef, and Pras. But again, we're only focusing on the original. So let's take a look at the 3 actual singles. So the first one is Ghetto Supastar. So this one came out June 6, 1998, and this one features Old Dirty Bastard and Maya. So yes, and there is a music video for this. Now, the track interpolates Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton's 1983 single, Islands in the Stream. So there you go with that. Now let's see. And according to Pras, the song was originally intended to be a collaboration only between himself and Maya. Old Dirty Bastard was in the same building, recording with Sons of Man, and mistakenly burst into the studio where Pras and Maya were setting up. Old Dirty heard the song and asked to be a part of it, to which Pras agreed. And again, there's a music video for this as well. And if memory serves me correctly, the music video was nominated for some awards. So the music video was nominated for an MTV Video Music Award for Best Rap Video and Best Video from a Film. So this was a part of a film, which is interesting. So let's see. Francis Lawrence directed the video, which features actress Halle Berry and actors Warren Beatty, Oliver Platt, and Joshua Malina in a play on the theme of the film, which is a prominent white politician acting like a black American. Bulworth in the music video begins to stretch his mouth, revealing himself to be Pras in a mask, who has just become the first African American U.S. president. Okay. And then I'm not going to talk about that as well. Now, there was nomination for the music video. It was nominated on the 1998 Billboard Video Music Awards for Best New Artist Clip, and that's on the pop category, which is weird, but okay. Best New Artist Clip, which was on the rap, and Best New Artist Clip, which was on the R&B. And it actually won an annual MVPA award in 1999. So yeah, this was his best song right here, and apparently there was a BG's version, so that was interesting as well. Now and obviously some people covered this song as well, like Weird Al, I'm not surprised there, Taylor Swift, and Vanessa Hudgens. So moving on, oh gosh, the chart. Oh my gosh, it was number 2 out in Australia, number 4 in both Belgium's Ultra Top 50 Wallonia, the other one I will mention shortly, and out in Canada, number 2 in Denmark, 15th in France, 4th in Finland, 3rd in Italy, also in Scotland, 4th in Spain, 2nd in Sweden, 2nd on the UK singles chart, 15th on the US Billboard Hot 100, 8th on the US Hot R&B/Hip Hop Songs charts, 21st on the US Mainstream Top 40, 19th on the US Hot Rap Songs charts, and 2nd on the US Rhythm charts. How you pronounce that word? And it was number 1 in the following: Austria, Belgium's Ultra Top 50 Flanders, been a minute since I saw that chart, Europe, Germany, the Netherlands Dutch Top 40 and the Netherlands Singles Top 100, New Zealand, Norway, Switzerland, UK Dance Charts, UK R&B Charts, and by the end of the year 1998, it was 13th out in Australia, 4th in Austria, 16th in the Belgium's Ultra Top Flanders, 32nd on the Belgian Ultra Top Wallonia, 11th in Germany, 20th in the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, 17th in the Netherlands Singles Top 100, 19th in New Zealand, 16th in Sweden, 3rd in Switzerland, and 70th in the US Billboard Hot 100. So again, very good. Oh, we got certifications. It was platinum in Australia, Austria, Belgium, Germany, New Zealand, Norway, Sweden, and the United Kingdom. So in Australia, it sold 70,000 copies, 50,000 copies in both Austria and Belgium, 500,000 copies in Germany, 50,000. Oh no, that's something else. 15,000 copies in New Zealand. There was no amount for Norway. 30,000 copies in Sweden, 600,000 copies in the United Kingdom, and it was gold in France selling 250,000 copies, and gold in the Netherlands selling 50,000 copies in the Netherlands, right? So again, a very successful track, if I do say so myself. Now let's look at the second single off this album, which is called Blue Angels. This one came out September 28, 1998. Now, there is a music video for this, and I have not seen this music video, and I don't even recall hearing this song. If it played, I probably changed the channel or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I have never heard this song prior to today. Now, let's look at the charts. It did make some charts. It was 9th on the Belgian Ultra Tip Flanders, not Ultra Top, Ultra Tip. 75th in Germany, 27th in Ireland, 92nd in the Netherlands, 10th in New Zealand, 19th in Scotland, 10th in Sweden, 50th in Switzerland, number 1 in the UK R&B charts, and 6th in the UK singles chart. It did not make it in the US, apparently. Now, the third and final single off this album is called What You Wanna Do. And yeah, there you go with that. So, this joint came out January 1999, and it was, that's when it was released in the US. But actually, here's what happened. The single was due to be released on September 28, 1998, but was pulled, and a last-minute replacement, Blue Angels, was released instead. And a music video for What You Wanna Do was released as well. The single was scheduled to be released for the United Kingdom in February 1999, but was once again pulled. Some copies of the single found their ways onto the shelves, though. And yeah, there you go with that. And again, I don't recall seeing the music video for this, but apparently there is a music video, and it did make the chart. Well, one chart. It was 72nd on the UK singles charts. That's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm about to give you guys my favorite tracks off this album from worst to first. Can't Stop the Shine is the worst track off this album. Drum pattern is cool, the tempo is cool, the melody slash guitar is straight, the bass or bass guitar is straight, the kick is straight, same with the snare bar, the track is just straight. Next up is For the Love of This. Tempo is cool, melody is cool, the bass is straight, same with the kick and the snare bar, the track is straight. Next up is Yeah and Yeah whatever. Tempo is cool, same with the melody, the bass is straight, it just needs more bang to it. The kick is cool, along with the snare, overall the track is cool. Next up is Pras. The beat pattern is cool, the tempo is cool, the melody is straight, the synth bass is cool, the kick is cool, same with the snare, overall the track is cool. Next up is Lowriders. The beat pattern is really cool, the melody is cool, same with the bass, the kick is just straight, but the snare is cool, overall the track is cool. Next up is Murder Them. The tempo is cool, melody is cool, bass is cool, kick is straight, the snare is cool, overall the track is cool. Then we got what? Tempo is cool, same with the melody and the bass, but needs more bang. The kick is really cool though. The snare is cool, overall the track is cool. Next up, Blue Angels. The tempo is really cool. The melody is cool, or the sample rather. The bass is cool. The kick is straight, should have used a different one. The snare is cool, overall the track is cool. Next up is Get Your Groove On. Drum pattern is cool, tempo is cool, melody slash sample is cool, the bass is cool but needs more of it. Kick is cool, snare is really cool, overall the track is cool. Now, I'm about to give you guys my top 3 tracks off this album. The best track off this album is The tempo is cool, melody is really cool, the bass is cool, same with the kick, the snare is cool, the track is overall pretty cool. As it sounds like a late 90s Rockefeller track, I crap you not, like mid to late 90s, you would think this was a Rockefeller track as soon as you heard that beat. Second best track off this album, What You Wanna Do. The tempo is really cool, the melody slash tempo is cool, same with the bass and the kick, the snare is really cool though, overall the track is cool. Number 1 track off this album is Ghetto Supastar, That Is What You Are. Tempo is really cool, same with the melody, the bass is cool, same with the kick, the snare is really cool, overall the track is really cool. Alright, so Ghetto Supastar is the best track off the album, which is called Ghetto Superstar. Now, let me give you guys some professional ratings. It was AllMusic gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. The Chicago Tribune gave it an unfavorable review. Entertainment Weekly gave it a B-. Robert Christgau gave it a bomb, whatever that means. I still don't know what that means. Rolling Stones gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and Vibe gave it a positive review. And that's pretty much it. So what do I think about this album? Okay. The only good track to listen to is Ghetto Superstar. I will admit. That's the only track to listen to off of this album. So with that said, I'm gonna give this album I'm gonna give it really a 3 out of 5. You know, it was like there was nothing really that special about it. It's not bad, but there was nothing really special about this album either rather. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I would just say like you can listen to it on YouTube if you like, or listen to it, you know, streaming, whatever the case may be. I wouldn't even say download it, but I would have the link to this album in the description box below so you can listen to it yourself if you like. But Ghetto Superstar, definitely you should listen to that song. But yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. And I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is brand new Jack Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.